Right, we're getting some breaking news. Iran has reacted to the Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi's murder case. Iran President Hassan Rouhani says Saudi Arabia would not have murdered Khashoggi without protection from the United States. Iran's statement comes after US President Donald Trump called the Saudi cover-up of the murder a total fiasco. Khashoggi was killed in Saudi consulate in Istanbul on October 2nd. That's the latest that we are getting in. Some hard-hitting words coming in from Iran. Iran says that this couldn't have happened without America's protection. For more on this, I'm joined by Ghanbar Naderi, a journalist joining us from Tehran. Thank you so much, Ghanbar Naderi, for speaking to Wion, World is One. My first question to you is, what makes Iran say that this couldn't have happened without America's protection?
Well, that's very easy to answer. We should just look at the way Saudi Arabia has been treating the regional countries for the past couple of decades. Most recently, the people of Yemen. We know that thousands of people have been killed. The country has been turned into a failed state, all because America is supporting Saudi Arabia, all because Saudi Arabia keeps getting weapons from the United States and the NATO allies. And the fact that even Americans are helping to fuel Saudi airplanes that target civilian objects inside the Yemeni territory. So what we are talking about is just one single person, and it's not going to change the U.S. policy overnight. So as long as Saudi Arabia knows that it can get away with murdering thousands of people in Yemen, it wouldn't hurt for the regime to also assassinate a critic of the regime in places like Turkey. That's why the Iranian president has come to this conclusion that Saudi Arabia deep inside knows that whatever it does in the region, America is going to stand beside it or behind it, because America needs Saudi oil and Saudi cash, and America needs to sell weapons to Saudi Arabia, as Trump says, the biggest buyer of American weapons.
Right. Mr. Naderi, Iran's judiciary chief has used some really hard-hitting words. He says, and I quote, "We can see the West's double standards on this issue as far as human rights is concerned." He says that when it was the case of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi, the West rose in revolt and spoke in a unanimous voice. But when there's war in Syria or Yemen, then we don't see the West speaking in the same voice or condemning Saudi Arabia or US like this. Do you agree?
Yeah, make no mistake. Make no mistake. Just put yourself in the shoes of the Iranian government. Imagine for a second that this happened in Iran, or this happened in Turkey, and it was the Iranian government behind the assassination of one of its, journalist critics. I think all hell would lose. America would have immediately called for an emergency session at the UN Security Council. They would have all voted against Iran. They would have all come up with new sanctions. They would have all stopped the harshest sanctions against Iran. They would have even threatened Iran militarily. Why? Because Iran is not on the same page as the United States and its allies. Because Iran is against their military adventures in the region and beyond. Because they just don't like Iran and its policy of being an independent nation in this volatile part of the world. That's why we are talking about double standards. That's why we say that if it was Iran, if it was any other country except Saudi Arabia, the response from the United States would have been much, much harsher than what we heard from Mr. Trump and his NATO allies. They just talk about, we are shocked, or but at the end of the day, they even condemn. But they say that we still want to do business with Saudi Arabia. We still want to send and sell weapons to Saudi Arabia because it's good money.
Right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ghanbar Naderi, for speaking to World is One. Beyond so some hard-hitting words being issued by Iran at this point in time. Iran is saying that whatever happened in Istanbul, that is the murder of Saudi journalist Jamal Khashoggi, couldn't have happened without America's protection.
نخواهد شد